You will never hand over your house keys to a stranger, or your cars, or your money. So why do we hand over our bodies without asking a single question? I'm Yōki, a ritual designer and cultural translator of ancient frameworks like TCM. I don't teach people how to treat diseases. I teach them how to stop giving away their power by learning to listen. Today, I want to show you 3 types of healing power that changed everything for me, and why learning TCM before you're sick might be one of the smartest things you ever do. The first is what I call self-power. It's the power to act before things fall apart. Before burnout becomes your baseline, before inflammation becomes your norm, before you need a diagnosis just to believe your body. My TCM teacher once asked, "Would you lend your house to a stranger? Your car? No? Then why do we hand over our health without even asking?" That landed hard. I grew up in a family that scrambled when someone got sick. Google, folk cures, panic mode. It wasn't ignorance, it was helplessness. Learning TCM didn't make us immune, but it gave us a new principle: triple confirmation before commitment. Pause, ask, observe. Self-power doesn't mean rejecting help. It means not surrendering your authority by default. But we don't live in a vacuum, we live in systems. The second kind of healing power is outer power, the power of institutions, experts, protocols. And yes, they are valuable. But the problem is when we forget to question them. One of my uncles had a heart procedure. The specialist gave him meds. The numbers improved, but he started shrinking rapidly. Even other doctors said, "Adjust the meds." But he refused. "No way, the top heart doctor said this." He chose loyalty over feedback, data over body. And another uncle of mine was tilted violently during a dizziness test. Standard procedure, they said. But with a heart stent and spine issues, it left his whole system destabilized. Outer power isn't bad, but when it goes unchecked, it becomes dangerous. You can trust the systems, but still stay sovereign. Then there's a third layer, sacred power. No mystical, not religious, just alignment. The wisdom of knowing when to act, when to wait, and when to trust. In 2022, my mom and I were locked down in Shanghai. 3 months, no medicine, no access to hospitals. Then we got COVID. No pills, no delivery, just herbs, our hands, breeze, and acupuncture needles. Not magic, not rebellion, just remembering what your bodies already knew. And we recovered. Even faster than some family members on meds. Not because TCM is superior, but because we had another system to turn to when we practiced before the crisis. Sacred power isn't about control, it's about coherence. And when everything else shuts down, your body still remembers the rhythm, if you've listened. Most people think TCM is only for practitioners, but for me, it's personal. It gave me a way to observe, reflect, and respond without panic. A way to stay steady when the system has no answers. Heerin isn't a brand trying to sell wellness. It's a space for reclaiming rhythm, learning how to care, how to pause, how to begin again. You don't have to be sick to start. You just have to stop giving your body away. Start with something real. A cup of tea, a warm foot soak, a notebook you'll actually use. And if this speaks to you, come back. We're building a space for those who choose rhythm over reaction. With warmth, I'm Yōki. Let's find rhythm together.